And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Paul George.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
And the Clippers starting five. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Paul George. And it's Man in at the shooting guard position. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Bradley. And it's Pa Kusevsky in at the 4 spot. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are? At this point,
the major forces, Kevin, you know for sure where they are. There are always some teams you can't tell if they're legit or not just yet.
Walker's shot is off. Here's Morris. That one a little long. From deep. Shot's good by Walker.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Here's Leonard. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
George passes to Cousins. And here is Morris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Walker fires top of the key. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To end the run. And it's Leonard missing.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Atlanta Hawks. And Cousins gets it to go.
Finishing through contact, DeMarcus, one of the best at it, has the natural power and excellent body control.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Leonard, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot's good by Walker.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused and really jumped on the other team early.
Leonard inside. He had 40 points in the win against Atlanta.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here's Walker. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Over George. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Took him no time at all on that one. Leonard's got 5 now.
Beautiful stroke, a direct result of all the hard work Leonard's put in.
Outside Bradley. Walker against George. Here's George. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 7. And now the Clippers on the break. Cousins dishes to Leonard. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And it's good for 2. That's 7 points for Leonard.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Back to Walker. Here's the 3. And with the rebound. Clippers trail by 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. He was encouraged by their play in the first game against the Clippers. Coach said we're basically facing an all-star team. I thought our guys played with great confidence. The matchup wasn't too big. So is it possible he'll have to caution his team against complacency tonight? Kevin, we'll find out.
Thank you, David. And here now the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. In the corner, George with it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And checking out numbers for DeMarcus Cousins. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 15 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Leonard with no one around. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Leonard's got 9.
This is what Cousins gives you. Good recognition, the ability to make plays for his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. High arcing shot, and Kennard lays it in. Good.
I love the touch on that floater. Luke Kennard showing off another dimension of his game.
Here's Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Ibaka comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Paul George. And so Walker nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Kennard, the pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Ibaka outside. Back to Beverley. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Leonard from 3. That shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. It's picked off. All by himself. Here's Beverley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kemba Walker picks one up.
You really wouldn't know what size he is because Patrick Beverley gives you toughness at that point guard position. And he's physical.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverley is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City trailing. There's the pass to Jerome. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kennard covering. And that one is hammered home.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Now here's Beverley. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Kennard. Good on the three-point shot. Kennard's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game over Kennard. Another shot, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The desire to finish, Shai has that in his DNA.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Now here is Ibaka. No points in the game yet for him. Kennard, the pass to Batum. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kennard's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Up top, Zubac. Pass to Kennard. Here is Ibaka. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. On the left block. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Kennard with the ball. Batum wide open, he fires. Hits it from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Jerome, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jerome's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, shots good by Ibaka.
When Beverly first entered the league, he struggled to read the action in pick and roll. Now it's a different story.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. TJ Leafs checked in for the Thunder. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kevin Gelly's checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The Clippers shooting the ball at a 46% clip to start this game. Here's Zubac. Pass to Kennard. Batum for 3. Drops in the tray. Batum's got 6 points.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Leaf. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And now the Clippers on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. 4th, the Clippers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
He throw good, Nicholas Batum.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Patrick Beverly. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Thunder trailing by 7. Now the pass to Leaf. Drills it from outside.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Outside Jackson.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
The shot by Ojale, no good. Clippers leading by 4. Shot, high post. A nice shot by Kevin Gelly.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
From 13, Alexander can't get it to go. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Over Kennard. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to Zubac. Jackson in the corner. They get it back. And that one is good from Zubac. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Clippers lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together. We move the ball. We make sacrifices, and we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Reggie Jackson. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Batuma's out there with Ivica Zubac. It's Kevin Gelly in at the 4.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now, here's Alexander. 20 points for him last game against Memphis.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Leaf, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Under trailing by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Now, here's Kennard. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. Kevin Gelly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Kevin Gelly's got 5 points so far. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at the Clippers. Right now, they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Cousins. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Excellent pump fake. Cousins invites contact, willing to put his body on the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
The first one falls.
One of the guys who fills up the stat sheet. Unfortunately for Cousins, that tends to include a high number of techs each year.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Walker against George. Walker with it. 29 points for him last game against Memphis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Cousins. And the Clippers lead by 14.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Bradley passes to Pokusevski. Here's Leaf. Out to the right wing. Here's Walker. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He kicks to Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
Here's Pokusevski. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's Walker with the three. George off target from outside. Clippers leading by 16. Now here is George. 5 points in the game. And here's Morris for three. The Thunder pull it in. Bradley's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Passes to Mann. Here's Morris. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Pull-up jumper. Again, the miss by Morris. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Out to the right wing. Walker in the post, defended by George. 6 to shoot. Here's George. The kick out to Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Clippers. And here we can check out the story for Kawhi Leonard.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Now here's Cousins. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Atlanta.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
And here's Walker. Rajon Rondo getting it to go from deep. Pakusevsky, the pass to Brent. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Marcus Morris, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Paul George. That free throw good from Bradley. And it's the Clippers with the ball. 10-point lead. Pass to Beverley. The Thunder pull it in.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Outside, Walker. And the pass to Pakusevsky. Back to Walker. Those 3 pointers off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 10. Cousins, the pass to Ibaka. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. And still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
The first free throw is good.
A shot-blocking man of the world, Ibaka can tell you, not in my house, in at least 4 languages.
Ibaka hits both of them. Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Dort. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Walker. Over Rondo. And too long on the shot. LA's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside, Leonard. Bradley against Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Fires the three. Ibaka, no luck. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Thunder. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kemba Walker.
And he knows what his bread and butter is. Walker embraces the mid-range at a time when not a whole lot of players are featuring that in their game.
It's deflected. Here's Pokusevski. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Cousins, the pass to Rondo. Kicks to Beverly. Here's Ibaka, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jerome is checked in. That free throw good from Bradley. Los Angeles leading by 7, and the Clippers call time here.
And now let's take a look at Kawhi Leonard. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's right around 29 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Rondo. It's stolen by Ibaka. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Rondo can't get it to go. Under trailing by 7. This one for 3. The shot by Beasley, no good. And here's Beverly. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Cousins kicks to Ibaka. Rondo with a clean look. And the Clippers miss again. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Dort passes to Jerome. Target from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Cousins. And it's Beasley with the rebound. Dishes it to Bradley. Jerome passes to Bradley. Here's Jerome from deep three-point range. The long distance 3 is buried. Jerome's got 6.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Now Beverly. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Dort. He's guarded by Cousins. Pass to Beasley. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And that one's good. Cousins.
Solid work by DeMarcus. Locates his spot, sets up quickly. That's how you catch and shoot in rhythm.
Passes it to Pokusevski. Here's Jerome. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Rondo. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Rondo from outside. How about that?
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting two guards in the NBA. Well, you look at Kennard, second in the NBA. So great from the line.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane. Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Thunder trailing by 10. Pushing it up. Here's Clark. An easy 2 points on the layup. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
On the wing, Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kennard's shot is off.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Got a hand on it. Here we go, all alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kennard kicks to Zubac. He dishes it to Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard. 2 on the clock. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? There was no slowing down Nicholas Batum early on. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what do you think about the Clippers?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Oklahoma City right now, Kemba Walker is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Bradley, and it's Dort in at the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
At OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
The 3. The Clippers get another chance here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for George. 13th in steals, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. And he makes the first.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Thunder trailing by 11. Walker with it. Outside Bradley. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Leonard the pass to Morris. Leonard trying to break free. Morris, no good. Oklahoma City shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
All over that one. DeMarcus gets himself in position, times the block beautifully.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Dort misses.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Walker. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass the man. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And there's the pass to Walker. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Los Angeles leading by 12, and Leonard has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Cousins finds Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Got a piece of it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bradley, and the rejection by Cousins. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Under trailing by 10. Pokusevski, the pass to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet little floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
A nice little floater by Gilgeous-Alexander. Excels at scoring on the move.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside Bradley. To the wing right side. Outside Walker. From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 23.
And that is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
George. No good that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Bradley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
For Oklahoma City, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And the first one drops. And the Thunder making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And so Bradley nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 5. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Thunder. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Walker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Cousins is right side Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Well, let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
The small forward position is traditionally a lot of scoring from that position. These fellas carry on that tradition.
Outside, George, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And Beverly kicks to George. Ibaka outside. And here's Morris for three. And he's good on the three ball. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Pass to Ojale. To stop the run. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. And here's Morris for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Left side, Leonard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
From deep, Walker. That shot off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside, Leonard. Passes it to Beverly. Back to Leonard for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
What's impressive about Shea when he's running full speed is still completely under control.
Walker against Beverly. Shoots over Walker. And it's Paisley with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 15. Wing shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Walker's got 27. LA has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Pass to Beverly from deep. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Outside, Walker. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Walker. Drains the three-pointer. Walker's got 30.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. A platoon swap here for the Clippers.
Taking a look here at numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 28 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got 5.
Lightning moves with the dribble. Jackson can do it all. Change of pace, crossover, hesitation, you name it.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injury slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Jackson down low, and it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Batum. And another 3 for the Clippers. Thunder trailing by 17. Jerome passes to Pokusevski. 1:04 left to play in the third. Top of the key jumper, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Bradley's checked in for Ogilvy. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Clippers. .52 seconds left to play here in the third. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jerome passes to Pokusevski. Fades. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Batum with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bradley. And the rejection by Cousins. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Batum dishes to Jackson. Second shot opportunity. That's tipped. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Jerome. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back to the action after this word. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Luke Kennard out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Jackson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's man in at the 2 spot. Pokusevski can't hit. Clippers leading by 20. Shoots. Cousins, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, and never will be. He is a determined finisher. Passes it to Mann. Cousins with it, guarded by Bradley. Jackson has the open look, and it's off from three-point range.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And Los Angeles guys shooting for the game at 42%. Zubac's the pass to Jackson. And Cousins kicks to Jackson. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got assist number 8 now on the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Pass to Mann. And they double up Cousins. Wide open look here for Zubac. They get it back, and Cousins gets it to go.
DeMarcus is an enforcer on the offensive end. He has all the tools to dominate night in and night out.
Pakusevsky, the pass to Jerome. Puts it up from 17. Pakusevsky with the bucket. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds. The pass to Cousins. Kennard for 3. Second chance effort, and no problem from Cousins as he finishes at the rim. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Outside Bradley. Here's Pakusevsky. He's guarded by Cousins, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Kemba Walker is checked in for the Thunder. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Reggie Jackson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
6 on the shot clock. Rondo, no good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it's off the back rim, no good. Thunder trailing by 18. Dort passes to Walker. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Buries it from three-point range.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Mann. He feeds it to Cousins. Makes it off the glass. 18 points here for Cousins.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Outside, Walker. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
George is checked in for Rajon Rondo. Mann passes to George. Here's Mann. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Pakusevsky can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 17. And Leonard has it in the corner. Passes it to Mann. A three from Morris. Thunder with the rebound. Launches it. Pakusevsky with the bucket. Pakusevsky's got 11 in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And George kicks to Cousins. Leonard on the wing. Here's Mann. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mann's got his first 2 points.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Outside Bradley. Walker taking his time here. Pass to Dort. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Dort's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The pass to Mann. Now Cousins. Guarded by Bradley. No good from Cousins. Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Walker. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
And the Clippers call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Thunder trailing by 11. Pakusevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Here's Pakusevsky. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. From deep 3-point range, but they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
George against Walker. Excellent beat there from George. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Walker the pass to Dort. Inside, here's Pakusevsky. Nice D from Cousins. Clippers leading by 15. And here's Leonard from 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Leonard's got 16 here in the second half.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
The Clippers shooting 40% in the 4th. On the wing, George. And then George with the jam.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Outside Bradley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Los Angeles now. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Morris with the bucket.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Walker, bounce pass. Bradley finds Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Walker's got 8 points here in this quarter. George against Walker. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, it's Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And, Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. To the wing on the left. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
George against Walker. The shot by George, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting around 41% on the night. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hakusevsky's got 9 points in the quarter. Passes to Cousins. Back to George. Leonard looking over the floor. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Bradley. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Thunder trailing by 21. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Walker lets it fly. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And here's George. Pass to man. And here is Cousins. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Goes back up. He lays it in. Cousins has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, this is what you get with Marcus Cousins. He will get you points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cousins.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Rondo. Shoots over Walker. Rondo can't get it to go. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Williams, covered by Morris. Williams gets the bucket.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Zubac. He's covered by Muscala. From deep. Morris, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, I guess it's fair to say defense really set the tone for your team tonight.
For sure. That's what we're trying to build up to, being a great defensive team. And we just want to keep our energy at the start of the game.
Appreciate your time, man. Go enjoy the win. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.